Hi, Americans. Some more thoughtful wisdom from your from your favorite media broadcast, Leslie. All right. So we have quite a few things I want to cover today. I've been watching the polls and I've been following the candidacy, and what I'm seeing is really starting to piss me off. The media is not giving Dr. Ron Paul the credit he deserves. If you look on the internet, though, his polls are the highest. He's up there. But the media, they don't want to tell you that. Why? Because they're scared of Dr. Ron Paul. They're scared of him. That's a good thing. Now, everybody says that Dr. Ron Paul couldn't go up against Obama. Yet, if that's so true, then how come our military, almost all of our military, backs him? I mean, what more do you need to know besides that? All his money for his campaign is donated by military personnel. Obama has, it's either $1 million or $1 billion. Excuse me, I'm not good with the numbers, but it's like $1 million or $1 billion campaign fund for his platform. And I'm going to tell you, people, when it comes down to it, you want Ron Paul to be the one to go head on with Obama because of the histories they have. Obama promised us all this shit, and none of it came true. Okay? None of it. Ron Paul is the only one who's been consistent with everything he said, and not just in this Republicans election, but throughout his whole career in politics. He is the only one who is total opposite of Obama, and that's what we're going to need to win. Now, this message, I want it to reach everybody, but it's mainly directed towards the younger generation. Mine. Listen, guys. We got Obama in. Okay? We made an ass out of ourselves, and we got him in. And look at how it turned out. Let's unite and get in somebody who's going to... Excuse me, I'm not feeling too well. Let's unite and get a candidate for president that's going to actually go through with what he's saying, who's shown consistency, not over months, not over weeks, but over decades. Now, a lot of people bitch. They want to say Ron Paul is homosexual, or he's a homophobe. They want to say he's against women's rights. No, he's not. You know what Ron Paul is for? Individual rights. Whether you be white, black, gay, straight, transgendered. If you want to dress up in a skirt and you're a guy, he's for you. He's for your independent rights as an American citizen. It does not matter what race, what creed, what sexual preference you have. Why wouldn't you want somebody like that in office? Honestly. You know, it infuriates me because we, at one time, our nation, we were the powerhouse. We were the ones that every other nation was terrified to mess with. And now they're laughing at us because of the president we chose. And we can't blame nobody else. The only people you want to blame somebody for what's happened, take a good long look in the mirror. If you voted for Obama, you're just as guilty in this. The war on drugs. That's another one. And I know half of y'all are divided, half aren't. Look, I'm an EMT, okay? I see people on drugs all the time. It's part of my job description, okay? Yes, drugs are bad, okay? We've done established this. I don't think all drugs are bad. Like, I don't think weed's bad. And I think if you're prescribed pain medication, if it's prescribed by a doctor, I don't think that's bad. I really don't. Especially if you're a chronic pain patient. You know? But, I have seen more injuries due to drug-related incidences than I have vehicle collisions. I've seen quite a few vehicle collisions. But when I say injuries, I'm talking people getting into fights and shooting one another and stabbing one another over drugs. That wouldn't happen if drugs were legal. You wouldn't have to stand on the street on the corner at night trying to get yourself something. Because it'd be legal. You'd go in the store and buy it. You know? And that's his whole argument. He wants to bring our troops home. He's not wanting to show that we're weak. He's wanting to stop the war, to bring our young people home instead of sending them to get killed. That's what we're doing. We aren't protecting ourselves. We are the advancing country. We are the ones that started the war. We're the bad guys in this instance. We're getting our kids killed for nothing. For what? Oil? Really? There are not better things that you could spend your time doing than dying for oil? And no, don't get me wrong. I have friends that are I've got friends that are Marines, Army, Air Force, and they all say the same thing. They want to come home. They think it's stupid. Now don't get me wrong. I might be wrong on this, but from my understanding, the generals and stuff, the troops put in a thing saying they weren't going to follow Obama anymore because he didn't prove that he was a good commander or that he had any right to be a commander over our military services. You know, our country is falling apart. And you've got two choices. You can either sit back and turn a blind eye, or you can do like I'm going to do and say, you know what? I'm an American. I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of the corruption. And I'm tired of living in a country of lies. I'm going to speak the truth. I'm going to stand up for what I believe in, because that is what being an American is all about. And if you want to arrest me for speaking my mind and telling the truth, which is my right to do, then go ahead. Go ahead. Because I'm not the only one. I'm the new generation, baby. Me and mine, we're coming for you. And guess what? Obama, it's war, dude. It's war. My generation, we're sick of you and your corrupt bullshit. We want a president that'll give us a chance at life. Power to the people.